Western Mines Group has identified nickel sulfide mineralisation in a previously undrilled part of its Mulga Tank project in Western Australia. To discuss the latest results is the company's Managing Director, Kydman Marriott. Hi, Kydman, nice to see you.
Hey, Carolyn. Yes, good to see you again.
So, Kydman, the company completed a diamond drill hole on the eastern margin of the project area. You've labelled it as something of a wildcat in today's ASX announcement. It's the sixth hole of the company's Phase 2 program. What did it intersect?
Yeah, so this hole, MTD 27, was very much a step-out hole, if you like, on the eastern margin of the intrusion and a long way from other holes and previous drilling. So something of the unknown. We anticipated the hole might go to sort of 700 or 800 meters, but it certainly went much deeper than that to 662 meters. And within that, there was around about 950 meters of core that contained various forms of nickel sulfide mineralization, very similar to other holes, MTD 23 and 26, both of those being about 1 kilometer to 1.5 kilometers to the west of this hole. So both disseminated style of mineralization, but also very encouragingly was we saw lots of high-grade mineralization as well, massive sulfide style mineralization, both as filling fractures and vein fill, and then also as globules, immiscible globules, where this mineralization is clumping together to form these high-grade globules of nickel sulfide mineralization.
And the drill rig has moved on to MTD 28 now. Where is this hole located and what's being tested here?
Yeah, so this moves back more towards the center of the intrusion. This hole is in between previous holes D22 and D23. Again, this starts to infill. Both of those holes saw some extensive disseminated mineralization. Certainly the assay results that we've received in the top section of that was some of the highest grade disseminated mineralization we've seen, up to sort of 0.4, nearly 0.5% nickel. And so those holes were about 1 kilometer apart. So this will infill that sort of at about 500 meters between each hole.
And Kydman, a mobile MT survey was carried out at the project. What did this assess?
Yeah, so mobile MT is a fairly new technology, and essentially this is a large-scale resistivity mapping tool, and the inverse or the opposite of resistivity is conductivity. So we flew the entire intrusion at 200-meter line spacing, and this we believe this technology could be capable of mapping resistivity and its inverse conductivity down to about 1 kilometer or 1.5 kilometer depth. And so we're hoping this might, give us targets to help us target the massive sulfide accumulations, which we hope should be highly conductive, and also has a chance of mapping the clouds of richer disseminated material again for us to target. Some of these holes that we're drilling, this intrusion is approximately 4 kilometers by 5 kilometers in size, and we're drilling holes 1 kilometer, 1.5 kilometers apart, and we're seeing plenty of nickel sulfide mineralization, and we're hoping that with the help of this technology, it can start to lead us to either richer areas of disseminated or accumulations of the massive sulfide, where we're seeing this evidence in all these drill holes of this massive sulfide that has to be coming from somewhere.
Now, in terms of news flow, what can investors expect to see over the next 6 months from Mulga Tank?
So ongoing drilling, we're well funded at the moment. So yes, we'll be continuously drilling through till at least Christmas is our current plan. The results of the mobile MT survey we're expecting over the next week or two. We also have assay results coming through for hole 20, MTD 26, which was the last deep hole that we drilled. Probably in 4 to 5 weeks' time, we'll also have the assay results for this hole that we've just drilled. And there's 1 or 2 other things we have in the pipeline as well, various studies that we're doing, which again we'll update shareholders when that work becomes available. But yeah, a pretty full pipeline of news flow coming from Mulga Tank over the next 2 to 3 months.
Kydman Marriott, Managing Director of Western Mines Group, thanks so much for joining us today.
Great, thanks very much, Carolyn.